It would be inconsistent with what we teach.
I know.
That's the bottom line. As much as we understand and grasp, and we also know you're not going to go bankrupt if you do it, and you're probably going to be okay if you do it, but it's inconsistent with what we teach because that loss of focus and that loss of, I give myself permission to take a minute off instead of staying on this. The way you got the 78,000 paid off in that short period of time was focused intensity. Without any distractions, you put the blinders on and said nothing is as important as getting this debt clean. And that level of focus created behavior change in your household, created sacrifice in your household, and got you the progress. And that's how we've taught and been able to coach people to be successful all these years in this, to not get distracted with every shiny thing.
This caller just revealed a financial disaster, and Dave Ramsey absolutely goes off. We're talking massive debt, unbelievable mistakes, and excuses so bad Dave shuts it down instantly. The tensions explode, the truth comes out, and this turns into a complete meltdown you have to hear. Subscribe now to Debt Disaster Daily for more financial chaos like these. Let's get in.
Is there ever a time in baby step 2 that it would be appropriate to cash flow like a life event or a once in a lifetime experience?
Ooh. What would that be?
So it would be to go see several good childhood friends of mine in Las Vegas named Kevin, Nick, Howie, AJ, and Brian at the Sphere in August.
Brother, I swear, if you're in debt and you're asking permission to go see a live event, like, you're just completely, like, I'm sorry, that is just stupid.
The Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
They're childhood friends.
Shoot. I'm so glad you called on this day, Rachel. If there's any hope.
You know Rachel's been twice.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Oh my gosh.
And here's the thing, I'm like watching the videos and my husband yells from the other room, Dave says no.
Oh. Jeez.
I mean, husband's right. I mean, if you must be in debt if you're calling here. There's no way you're not in debt, and if you're calling on Dave Ramsey's show. So, yeah, if the husband's saying no, then obviously don't go.
I'm just gonna see if Rachel's a hypocrite. That's all I'm gonna see. Because if your husband calls and wants to buy a Mastercraft, I've got the same problem.
Okay, a Mastercraft
right?
and Backstreet Boy tickets are very different, price point wise.
Wait, what? Okay, I take it back. They're both idiots.
All right, let's just continue being curious. Rachel, how much debt do y'all have left?
So I have it right here. We have just about 96,000, and I will admit.
Let's go to a concert. Let's go to a concert and let's go party. Have a great time in Las Vegas. Like, what? Almost 100 G's in debt. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
That's student loans. I'm in healthcare, and my husband is a teacher.
And your household income is what?
I have an NDA with work, but we are able to put about $3,500 a month towards debt because I have a side hustle as adjunct faculty.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Say your household income. Oh, you can't say because you have an NDA. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I have a non-disclosure agreement. I work with the government, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, nobody knows.
Oh man, I mean, brother, 100K in debt. Oh my god, and you still want to see a stupid concert? Like, bro, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? If there's student loans, I mean, that's one thing, I guess. I mean, you really can't file for bankruptcy for student loans, which is why they're a scam. If anything, they're terrible. Worst kind of debt that you'd want are student loans. Actually, that might be the second one. The first one, I guarantee you, is car loans. But that's a whole different story, a whole different topic.
So you are, but okay. Anyway,
Protect yourself. It's fine.
you know, they probably actually do know who you are, but anyway.
Oh man.
So
But we're able to put like $3,500 a month towards debt, and we're at probably about 25 months away from having that all cleared.
yeah. I went to the Eagles at the Sphere, which would be my version of Backstreet Boys, because the chance of me seeing the Backstreet Boys is close to zero. But the Eagles at the Sphere was one of the best concert experiences of my life. So I can get there with you and Rachel on how difficult this is. We're kind of making fun of it a little bit, but it's also a very real possibility. It's a real cool experience, and it's worth every penny. If you had the pennies, you don't. You're broke. You're $90,000 in debt.
There you go. I mean, Dave Ramsey. Oh man, this guy knows. This guy completely knows. I mean, yeah. I mean, common sense. A little common sense here, please. I mean, you work for the government, for Christ's sake. Like, I get it. You're going to a concert. It might be, I guess, to some people, might be a unique experience. I mean, I've been to concerts before. I mean, they're all right, I guess. It's not my cup of tea, but you're literally $100,000 in debt. Like, you are absolutely out of the question. That should be out of the question. Literally, no concerts, no stupid spending, until you get at least half of that debt off. Completely off. Like, they really shouldn't be talking about, oh, let's do this, let's take a trip to Hawaii, oh, let's go here, let's take a concert here. Like, no, bro, no, absolutely no. That's stupid. That's some clown bullshit.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna mute my mic. I just can't. I can't.
She can't tell you no.
Just kidding.
She's gonna make me do it.
I'm kidding.
She can't.
Of course, I mean, I'm the she's a girl, of course she's gonna agree with the other girl. It's not, there's no surprise right there. Yeah, she's gonna, like, nah, bro, nah, that's just terrible, absolutely terrible.
Can't do it.
Man.
It would be inconsistent with what we teach.
I know.
That's the bottom line. As much as we understand and grasp, and we also know you're not going to go bankrupt if you do it, and you're probably going to be okay if you do it, but it's in.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help your debt situation at all. I mean, you could probably spend, I mean, you're not going to go bankrupt. That is true. That is absolutely true. However, you're still increasing your debt even higher than it has to be, really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their spending habits are, but I mean, given the fact that they're in debt like crazy, they probably have that minimalistic spending type of habit. And if they were to go to this concert, it'd probably just be the concert and that's it, a hotel and done. There you go. But still, I mean, come on, man. You could use that time to literally focus on getting resources acquired to pay off your debt.
Inconsistent with what we teach, because that loss of focus and that loss of, I give myself permission to take a minute off instead of staying on this. The way you got the $78,000 paid off in that short period of time was focused intensity. Without any distractions, you put the blinders on and said nothing is important as getting this debt clean. And that level of focus created behavior change in your household, created sacrifice in your household, and got you the progress. And that's how we've taught and been able to coach people to be successful all these years in this, to not get distracted with every shiny thing. And this one's particularly funny and fun because Rachel has actually done it twice.
It heals your inner child, I'm telling you. It is like,
oh, God.
Woman, you're rich. She's not. You're probably rich. She's not. Like, there's a difference. Like this is man. Like, come on. Relax, man. Relax.
best. It is.
Oh, Jesus is not up there. It's the Backstreet Boys.
For all of us millennials, it takes you back to like 7th grade. So,
yeah. Well,
Rachel,
so does the Eagles, but my inner child didn't need it. But my inner child died a long time ago.
He's in there, Dave.
He grew up.
No, he's in there.
He's in there. He's way down in there. But yeah. Anyway, so this is so fun, Rachel. I'm sorry. I have to tell you the truth. And the truth is everything we teach says don't do it.
Absolutely. Well, no, I really do appreciate it. And we listen to like the podcasts and stuff when I'm like on my way to teach on the weekend. So thank you.
Oh.
You're fun,
Y'all are
and you're a
working
great
so
sport,
hard.
and
You're working so hard.
and you're doing
And
a
you know
great
what,
job.
Rachel?
And here's the thing: if you live like no one else, I promise you, later there's going to be better things than this would have been.
And I have on my prayer list that Britney Spears heals up as a human and she goes on tour, and that NSYNC, that Justin Timberlake goes to NSYNC.
Just for your
so
generation.
We will get millennial concerts in the future, Rachel. I really do believe it. I'm praying for it.
Well, when they want money, they will, because all the ones from my generation are 85 years old, and they're all on stage jumping around still. So, because there's really good money in it right now.
There is. Well, and they keep releasing more dates.
Yeah, Don
So-
Henley just keeps going like the ever-ready bunny. So, but anyway.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Eagles?
Yeah, yeah. It's understandable,
Eagles and the
it
Beach
makes
Boys
for
are
a
the
fun
same
thing
money.
because you actually, you almost got Rachel on your side. But yeah, we also have to step
know.
aside from all the giggling and the fun about it and say, while it is an incredible experience, I would not suggest it to someone in your situation.
I
If
know,
you
we
do it,
can't.
we'll still be friends. But I would not
That's a
suggest
good point, Rachel. We would still be friends if you did it. There you go.
Well, in my eyes, you'd be called because why the fuck would you do that? Anyways, I'm gonna end it right here, guys. I mean, moral of the story is, you're asking permission when you're literally $100,000 in debt. If you're in $100,000 again, if you're 100K in debt, you are in no position to be asking stupid questions like these. Focus on debt, cut it at least in half, and then maybe consider yourself treating yourself every once, at least one time. Actually, let's be real, once. All right. If you start cutting your debt in half at least, let's say you get like 50K, 40K, no, 60K paid off. Then you could be like, all right, maybe I could treat myself. All right, relax a little bit, but then back into the real world and focus on debt. Thank you guys for watching. This is Debt Disaster Daily. We are out.